Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
The rock faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Pullman, Moe, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and off-break curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look.
A very pleasant good evening, curling fans, and welcome to the High Park Club in Toronto, Ontario. It's the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. We have a quarterfinal matchup here between Team Krista Scharf and Team Tirinzoni from Switzerland. I'm Dave Schmell. I'm joined by Sean Joyce. Connor Sims has our production, and we're so thrilled to have you here with us this evening. Good evening, Sean.
Good evening. I've been bouncing around all weekend. I'm back in Toronto. I was in Vernon just an hour ago.
Well, you're doing quite well. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you got the DeLorean up to 88 miles an hour and were able to get there quick enough.
Yeah, not everybody understands that reference, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. Well, in my opinion, if they don't understand it, it's bad. They're the result of bad parenting.
I was saying I did the men's final from Vernon just a little while ago, and I was commenting about, you can tell it's getting into curling season. There's like about 5 different events on here on Curling Stadium this weekend, and I've done games from 3 different ones. And I have done one of the women's games, but I have not seen either of these teams yet. You could make a strong case that, before the Bonspiel started, this would have been a good game for the final, and here they are meeting in the quarters.
Yep, and it's actually their third meeting of the event. They were in the same pool.
That's crazy.
So they played in the pool, and then when they ended up through the rankings, there was with the double-tiered playoffs that they had, they met again, and both times Tirinzoni came out on top.
Mine's good.
There's an old saying in the game that when you get into these types of events, it's really tough to beat a good team 3 times in a row.
I thought that was an NFL thing, but okay.
Well, when you're doing it here, you got to do it 3 times in the same weekend usually, or the same week sometimes if it gets to a Briar or Scotty's.
That's
3
true.
times close together is tough. It's the same roster. It's the same ice.
Stones are a little bit different today because they were resurfaced this morning.
I just hate that call. We never call that.
Opening draw, we saw unbelievable amounts of curl. They've since evened out. This is the 5th draw of the day.
Above you weren't going to be shot. It wasn't going to do anything.
So you see,
Yep.
Tirinzoni
Whoa!
throwing the yellow stones. Scharf with the blue.
Still not bad. It popped it out into the open at least, and Tirinzoni sits 1 for now.
We got a peel. What does she call it?
With last rock.
We're not playing that.
I thought I heard peel. I don't know if they're playing this as a straight back, try to get them both, or just a straight peel in the corner.
Clean.
Be lucky not to take their own.
Just over the top of it. So Tirinzoni in a good position right off the jump.
Mm-hmm.
I know you say that about the first end, but like, it's just as important as any other end. Drop me back. Yep.
Working hard to hold this. It's going to roll really big. And that is going to help Scharf possibly get out of this.
Yeah, left a double.
That's hers curled with peel.
Like here.
Yeah.
This hopping on this one right out of the hand. And seeing this all day, that inside out taking off a lot more than people expect.
Well, and you could hear them talk about when they were calling the shot. Hard to know for sure which player it was saying it, but they said somebody else is curled, so that they were expecting curl, but it's a whole lot different. You know, you say you know it curled, but you're still looking at, okay, well, this is where the broom is. I'm throwing it this hard, and in your head, it's hard to get used to the idea that that rock is going to curl that much when you throw it that hard. It's really easy on a shot like that. I mean, I'm as guilty of it as anybody. You look at how much broom you've taken, and in the back of your mind, you're thinking, boy, that's a lot of ice for peel, and you maybe just let it go soft or something, because they did call the brush on right away when she let go on that one.
And we saw a decent amount of that in pretty much every game today.
Yeah, they swept this one early to curl.
Absolutely. Well, and look at that. It got to right where you need to be. It's a much steeper double now, Sean.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. The double's pretty risky.
I like that. I guess she's thinking then they'll group them on the next one. What weight, sorry? Yeah. What weight did she call?
Big crowd at the High Park Club. Been very supportive of the event all weekend. And they lost that one too.
Yeah, they're really getting caught on the line on those.
Yeah.
Stay for shot though, so she's got to make a play on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As has been the custom for this team for a few years now. Silvana calls the game, but throws the third stones, and Alina Petz, probably one of the best fourth rock throwers in the women's game, throws the last pair.
You've got to play your strengths there, and you see Sarah Potts, who throws lead rocks for Scharf, is actually back in the house with her.
Either way, like you had to make a roll. It mattered which one. Yeah. They're taking a lot of ice on these, eh? Yeah.
Now this one, we had the exact opposite. We're trying to work on the carve here with the hop. That's going to roll on out. Both teams still trying to get her figured out just a little bit.
Okay. I don't mind that here. Yeah.
This tournament's being played without time clocks. We have had some games running a little bit long, but they've been pretty much on point, these two teams, with their pace of play.
Why? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had that discussion with somebody else over the course of this weekend on the air, and it's one of those things. They've brought in the first the 3 rock, then the 4 rock, now the 5 rock, and the no tick zone. Everything's designed to put in more offense, which takes more time, and then you put in the time clocks, which makes it difficult to play full out aggressive for 8 ends, and that's why I think you see, or it's 10 actually in playdowns yet. I know here in Saskatchewan, when we see playdowns, I see a lot more rocks coming into the house in the first end, and teams will play an open end, sometimes just to bank some time. So it's the trade-off. We don't have time clocks at these events, but so often we see an end like this where there have been rocks in play right from the opening shot. And it does make it, if it's well played and the shots are all well thought out and there's some good calls, you don't notice that it runs a little bit longer because it's just very entertaining. I'd rather see them play like this than to see them have to play that one open end just to make sure they have time to finish the game. It's a balancing act at the organizational level to try to balance between promoting offense and quickening the pace of play as well.
And furthermore, if you want to enforce time clocks, like in an event like this event involves having 26 draws between the men's and the women's side.
Ridiculous number of volunteers required to do
so
it.
That's 130 volunteer slots.
And the cost. I mean, nobody's giving you those clocks for free. So
I was just thinking about group.
I mean, maybe your regional organization has them available for borrowing and such. I know that my organization has a set that's they've dedicated to that, and they're available if required.
I'm into the button. I'm going here. So I'm gonna stay here.
They're generally available only for playdown type events.
yeah, typically for playdown events, there would be no cost. I would expect you'd have to rent them for most things like this. And then you still have the issue of it's a lot of volunteers.
Okay.
Wow.
And do you have enough sets? I mean, when we do it at
sure.
playdowns here,
Absolutely.
it's 4 or 5 sets maximum.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, we only needed 4 sheets, and I was actually coordinating a playdown, and
Very. That's all it is. Yeah.
God bless you. And I was actually coordinating a playdown, and they said, "Well, you need to get people to donate laptops." I'm like, no. And I found a refurbished laptop site and everything, and was able to do the whole setup with additional monitors for somewhere around $1,300. And I said,
Got lots of room
"You're
right
going to told our organization,
Lots of room.
you're going to write me this check,
Kendra. Wide
and
open.
then
All the way back.
we're going to have them, and this won't be a problem again." I was actually able to sell that. I was happy about that. And they were used again last year. Just by my good friend and actually Trevor Gow, who commentated a few games with us.
Good throw.
Really nice weight on that draw, and you can see how much it curled coming in, but not quite enough to get under cover. So it will be an opportunity for the blank anyway.
Yep, we will have that blank opportunity coming up from Elena Pitts.
I thought it would be one for a while. I did, and I kept thinking I wanted to really want to do it, so I thought it's gonna go.
Given how much we saw some of those rocks curl earlier, granted they were in a slightly different spot, this does not look like a lot of ice.
Final stone of the first end, looking for the blank. And the blank's in the books. Still scoreless. We'll be back shortly from High Park.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts are with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Welcome back to the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here from the High Park Club in Toronto, Ontario. Quarterfinal action between Krista Scharf and Silvana Tirinzoni. Hey, Schmel and Connor Joyce, Connor Sims on the ones and twos, and all of you here with us. Did a great weekend of curling, and we're looking forward to finishing it off. Huge crowd here at this historic club in Toronto. 114 years of operation. And it was a blank in the first, and Tirinzoni retains a hammer as we play the second.
Line's good. Line's good. Room right now. Stay close, Kendra. Stay close, Kendra.
Kendra's rock.
No, I know. We can't go yet, eh?
15-3.
Yeah.
Sit.
And that is in the rings.
Yeah, not where they wanted it. It's now available to be hit.
What that was?
Didn't get the line they were looking for either, really. I mean, they would have covered a sliver of it. That's about all.
But again, that didn't feel like a 15.
Almost had the Holy Grail of being able to hit it and leave a guard, but not quite. I love it when that happens, Sean.
I didn't think. I thought.
Sometimes.
Well, sure, sometimes. But
this might overcurl the double, though.
it certainly did.
Loses the shooter, too. You hang around for a biter, and that's a dangerous rock for Krista to ignore.
Okay.
The rollout, she's got a choice now to throw the center guard again.
Okay, yeah. And this, for me, it curls.
It's funny, for as much as it seems to be curling, and we saw a couple of hits really go, she's still only taking just a sliver more than 4 feet of ice to get to the center line.
Curl. We really got to go.
We're really long.
Really got to go, Sarah. Really got to go. Right till it stops. It's coming. Keep going.
They are really long.
Get across it. Hard. Okay, good.
That was a very.
That's where it's harder for me to remember what I've been doing. Different events from different venues this weekend. I'm trying to remember one of the rinks that I've been calling from, and maybe it's this one. As much as there's curl on both sides, one turn usually curls much more than the other. And if this is the curling turn, she's got room to get under, I think.
Like that spot's getting there.
This sheet, it's been this side of the ice. It's been
there
a
goes.
little straighter, I think, but I think that I recollect that more heading towards the wall.
Well, I mean,
the glass.
if they're getting 4 feet of curl on the straight turn, they're And I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just trying to remember if that's what I've been seeing. But if the one side curls more than the other and the straight one is 4 feet, you can expect 5 to 6 on the other side. And the way that one was finishing, I think there is room to get just across the face of this, and you don't need much of a roll to be underneath that guard. You need a little more roll than that to be underneath the guard, but not much.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 11-2.
If you're Tirinzoni, you might even like to just hit this one on the nose. If you hit it on the nose and one more hit, it's not in the rings.
So here's Howard.
It's going to roll open.
That spot, like with a few down, it's like it's getting straighter and straighter. Yeah. Okay, let's roll back.
Try to roll, but yeah. Make it like here.
And go for the hit and roll.
Yeah, they just don't want to get caught rolling like 3/4 of the way there. She'd take a short roll if she had to. But I think from, that rock's high enough in the ring still. If you could make the roll all the way over behind the guard, you're still well in front of the tee line.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. 10 hard, really hard. Really hard, hard for Pete. Hard.
Over curling on him. Gonna make the takeout. The shooter goes bye-bye.
Yeah. Can you get behind that corner, though, or is the center guard in the way?
The center guard's in the way from there. Gotta go just under the center.
This is always a tough spot on ice that curls like this. So because the guard's up there fairly high, to get buried in a spot where they can't get to it, you've got to stay fairly high in the rings. But if you were to come in, say, full 12-foot dead buried, and it's too hard for Krista to get at, they could come right around it. A rock in the 12-foot could be used as a guard. Whereas if you come to bite the 4-foot, she can probably chase it with enough weight to get it out.
We've certainly seen that a couple times so far today, buddy. So here's Tirinzoni with her first.
I heard somebody already say this might come out the other side. It's tighter to the guard than I think they would have liked to have been.
Well, it is just a nibbler. So they have, well, let's just say they have their high guard.
Yeah, that's it's a pretty high guard, I think.
Yep.
That's how they get big ends, right? They buried one. I think we accept that they've got a deuce going here.
It's really long.
I've heard that word a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
You like
Which one? I heard several people talking and all had good points. It's like you play the run back. You shouldn't ever give up more than 2. Even if you miss this, if you make the come around, you might be able to steal, but you could also give up a really big end trying that.
Whoa! Curl!
That's going to go over the top.
Maybe just fully exposed it. Maybe not even quite.
So close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Silvana looked to come around her own stone on the top of the 12-foot now, and this is one where I'm not 100% sure she wants to dead bury because I don't. Again, the camera here doesn't look like it's dead behind the hacks. So to me, it doesn't look like Krista will be able to see all of that Yellowstone in the 12-foot.
Then if she had another
Yes, our colleague Rory was on with me last draw, and he indicated to me that when they were doing the installation, they weren't able to get, just because of the construction of the club, they weren't able to get right there.
It happens. You got it when you're mounting in a club. You got to mount it where there's something to mount to, and it's not always where you necessarily would like it to be. They're talking about the split. I don't see an advantage of the split. I think you're still coming around the yellow because I don't think she can see all of it. So if you come around the yellow, she probably can't see enough to play the straight back double. I don't think.
It looks like they are going to be doing the split.
The problem with the split is there's a chance you pop the yellow into the hole and then neither one of these rocks is buried. If you pop it all the way over behind the yellow corner guard, it's a good shot.
She wasn't quite out to it. So soft. Yeah, that looked tight and soft too. Her last one. Yeah.
Working hard on this.
Yeah, they're going to
I'm
have
going to go plan B for just a straight tap.
And then the shooter won't be in. And they got past the nose and actually pop it out into the open. I didn't like the call.
Did they get to the nose?
Yeah. I mean, if they're right there, I do think yeah, they're going to hit and roll behind all that.
So let's try to get
the nose. I like 11 and a half.
Yeah.
Curling nice.
I think it'll still feel like you're kicking an 11.
Yeah.
She can't quite see all of it, but the way those finish, I think she could get across the face and actually roll under. She's maybe not wanting to flirt with that stone at the top of just outside the rings at the top.
Top one is out. So
Yeah, you know,
if you could ever get the roll under, you've really shrunk the scoring area. You roll broom side. You heard her say it. They're just going to try to hit and roll under, and they're not going to roll just under. They're going to try to roll well under. And you're drawing against a possible, well, 2 for sure. If you ever missed the house, she's got that tight yellow she could split for 3.
So here's Krista Scharf with her first of the second end.
clean. Yep, then. Clean.
Whoa! Clean.
Whoa! Curl!
This needs to curl a ton.
Really gotta go.
Really gotta curl. It's 10-8.
And that is going, gone.
Well, now you can try that split again.
It's backward. It's backward.
Try the split or
It's fade
draw under if you want to.
Yeah, you could. I think you're playing the split here. You might not get another chance. I didn't like the split on the last call. It's probably the right call here.
Oh, how you vacillate, my friend.
Well, the rock was already in the rings on the last one. Then you tapped it straight back. Now it's not. You play the split here. Even if she hits and rolls dead buried, like it looks like that blue guard is so long. If she was able to hit something and roll buried, I think you could get to it, get it out, and it would still be for 2 as long as you get 2 into the rings here. I can't see leaving a double very easy.
She makes it out. We'll just have to hit the open.
Whoever's charting the shots in the glass just took a picture here of the house.
Whoa!
So possibly that person didn't agree.
They got to be careful trying to make this curl. This might be all the way through.
Oh no, it's got to get there. That's tragic.
That's just way too much weight for that shot. She's got big hack.
I think so.
At the end, right?
Yeah, I think it'll just be nice.
I still think we have to go.
Yeah, I think so too. And if they have to bring it back to bury it, that's fine.
Let's bring it back to we have to. Yeah.
Seems like nice speed here now.
That was really heavyweight.
Yeah. She didn't need that much.
Straightening up in the middle now because there's been so many, but I think out here, like it should still curl. But anyways, just bury it, go back if you need to, right?
Yeah, with that much weight to make the split, she was going to have to be fairly precise. You hit just a sliver of the rock. Yes, you'll put it in, but it wasn't going to slow the shooter down enough to not go through. You hit it thick. You kill the one that you're hitting. She'd have had to have been fairly precise before she hit it. You probably could have got away with it. Push one to the 12-foot, roll to the 12-foot yourself on the wide side, but would have been, could have stood to have a little bit less weight. Back 12 is probably what you're looking for on a shot like that.
Line's good.
So here's Krista Scharf trying to bury it and put on the force.
No room.
Line's
Maybe
good.
even get lucky and get herself a steal.
Ash,
Ash.
hard. You gotta go. You gotta go right back. You gotta try to bury a piece. Go.
The line's good. I don't know if it's going to have enough weight to get there.
Try to tuck a piece. Oh, it's freaking nice.
Yeah, the line was looking real good. It didn't have the legs to get there.
So we're gonna have a second consecutive blank attempt here.
Pleading. Like I don't know if I could take them straight, but like those aren't even close. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess.
I venture to guess with that broom location, she's planning to throw this with a positive release just to hold it there, because there's been no shortage of curl here.
Fish.
And I'm not sure. Don't think that was positive enough. They're going to have to go.
Working hard for the blank. Final stone of the second. They got it.
Good job on the brush, and it was big weight. She throws the big weight as well as anybody on the women's side.
Oh, we could have just bypassed 25 minutes of our lives. We'll be back in a moment.
It just straightens so much when you lay down.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate, I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsocktickets.com. Let's rock!
As soon as I kick out, I try to get
Welcome back
I have to kick harder.
to the Stu Stells Toronto Tankard here on Curling Stadium from the High Park Curling Club. It's still Tirinzoni with hammer after the second consecutive blank. I guess they have low expectations for the score now, Sean. They hung the blanks under 10 and 11.
That was a much better kick. Thought it was really close. Line's good.
So here's Sarah Potts.
Line's good. Room. Lots of room. Kendra. Line's getting good. Line's good.
So based on what we saw the other direction, if we're right that there's a side that curls a little bit more, that's the side that curls more. And it's not that the other side doesn't curl. It's just this one goes really nuts at the end. Well, that doesn't look like she's got any more ice. She's just got 4 feet for that one. Boy, that movement is so big late.
It really is. And, you know, I know I joke sometimes and say, you know, the rock put on its blinker and made the turn, but
yeah,
it's certainly been doing that all day today.
It's just surprising to me. And again, I haven't had a chance to see this ice yet today, but when you see takeouts moving that much, I'm surprised that they're still only needing 4 feet of ice for the draws.
Good. I was just going to say, it's heavy, 14-2. Good fish. Hey, hey. Hey, guys. Yeah.
Maybe nudge that out a little bit on the other side of the guard, but still going to be tough to make a play on it on the next one.
So just going to come underneath again.
Yeah.
Oh, no, is that hit and roll ice? I apologize.
I expect she's playing to hit and roll, and then because I don't know that Tirinzoni's going to be able to get at any of the blues directly, I expect we'll see some kind of run back. This is the 5th stone, so she'll be able to make a play on the guard with the next one.
Yep. So here's the hit and roll.
Well, and here's curl to stick, I heard. This is the first hit, I think, that I can remember that we saw under curl.
Was she out at all, or is it just late?
Just kind of like out of her hand. I was like, no. I'm on the North Dawn.
Sounds like she did something on her release there. Maybe a little postmortem.
Yeah. It does open up this opportunity for Tirinzoni. I mean, if there was 2 in behind the guard, she's probably got to run this back somehow or another. Now she can play the hit, try to roll in behind the corner, and she'll deal with shot rock later.
Yes. Yeah.
Still thinking about trying to set up 2 here.
Yeah. It's very weight sensitive. Yeah. But it also is it does get straight.
This is going to be up to the nose.
Yeah. Plan B now. They're trying to move them both.
And they'll clear one and shimmy or will they clear it? No.
I mean, that's not the end of the world. It's well back there.
To me, it feels.
I'm not sure that was quite the weight they had in mind.
Now we're getting dangerously close to having somebody score a point this end, Sean.
Oh, there's a lot of time yet.
Line's good. Little bit of room.
So here's Sapala.
Okay.
You gotta go top 8.
Go if you have to. Sarah in now. Sarah in.
Over there.
Sarah, you gotta go. You gotta go a little bit. Okay, well then. Yep, Sarah, go. Okay, whoa. 15 shot, Ash.
You could just tell they were a little in between there. And again, we're not the hack-in camera is not quite on the center line, but Krista's calling them on. She wants to bury a corner, but at the same time, if that slides another couple of inches deeper, this is a run back double.
15-1. I think that's just like we've lost the curl on that.
As it is, she might be able to make the run back double. I'm not sure
I
if they're
think
trying to. Are they coming straight back here or trying to run it onto the one on the corner of the 4?
The first 2
You can make a case for either. If you run it onto the one on the corner of the 4, you get your shooter out of the way too.
But you went wider than my line. Fish!
Gonna get the one in the back.
It's enough to keep a biter, and it's interesting. The 2 yellow guards are angled in towards the 4'2". I don't know that they're angled towards anything directly right now, but that angle could be useful later yet too.
You guys like this or no? We just threw it.
This is where ice that curls this much. It's really tough to throw a guard on a rock that's already in the rings because you're trying to get the perfect line and they're going sideways at the end and you're trying to get it to stop on a dime and they don't always accommodate. It's real easy to over curl these.
Don't want to. Tight on its own.
line's pretty good.
Yeah, we can't.
Are we frozen?
Try to spread them out.
Are we freezing?
This level, I
Yeah.
Yep, then yep.
think when they
We're way over curled now.
say they don't want to, they
Oh, there they go, and they.
mean it's heavy. When I mean heavy, just because I don't want to.
15.
That's a tight guard.
Als ik klap dat, dan gaat er geen droog.
No trouble in it down.
Chopping in and out of me a little bit there, Sean.
Ja, lekker weer. Nou, ze niet klap, laat ze lang de klap.
I don't know whether you try to make the double here or just. It'd be tempting here, I think, to just hit this. Like they're trying to get 2 out. I'd be tempted to try to hit it that much on the other side of center and kind of leave 2 blues behind your shooter.
It's like we have to believe like it's hard.
Ja, klap is
Yeah, I'm saying.
Again, that angle of those 2 yellow guards could come into play.
Is it possible, Sean, that hitting on that side it
Everything's
actually
in the
goes on to
forefoot.
the other blue too, the third one?
No, I thought it was top 12. I was like, if we don't touch
Oh,
it, I thought it could stop. top
Well, I mean, it might, but if you don't get it out, I'm not sure.
Let it die. And clearly, it wasn't dying.
Just going to exchange the stones.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Unless they think that, and
Here
maybe
it comes from
could.
Tirinzoni. Gets them all moving, and that one goes out the side. So 2 of them do go away.
Roll like a foot, and I think it would make it tough to. Yep. And, yeah, nose is good too. It's just that then if they hit and roll behind the corner,
I'll have to take your word for it. Everything's frozen.
and you risk giving up 3. I like that. What'd you call it, 10? Yes, and we should be able to hold this now that there's been a few down. Yep, hard. Hard.
On the way from Kendra. Gonna make the hit, roll over in front of their own, set up a tailor-made double here for Tirinzoni. Now you take a look at the angles. You go and make the double, it's gonna come frighteningly close to jamming on the yellow rack.
Like I get her thinking you can't be wide.
Als de mijn chain is niet te bekijken. Well, her first one, like, I was like, anywhere else. Selfie. Yeah. Be in there, but.
Als een squat selfie, oh, de renner.
Ja, ik ga wel even
Ja, het is minder, ja, het is
zo.
Klim mee. Klim nog 2 niet.
Zijn al wel even
Ja, vroeg klim mee, Salina.
Moest niet gedaan.
Ja, maar...
Well, to make the double though, she can't roll under.
So Tirinzoni's settling in here. She's throwing her second. Trying to make it curl hard. Are they going to get that to clear? No, they only get the 1 to go. So shot stone belongs to Tirinzoni. It's Scharf sitting second.
We roll this way a little.
I mean, a
would be
hair.
nice.
Yes. In a perfect world, we roll a hair. In a perfect world,
Yeah, she was quiet on that last one. I think perhaps she was afraid that was coming onto her own. It kind of looked like it might have gone under if she throws it with a little bit more weight.
to keep it on this side.
Yeah, it was certainly close. They're looking for just a hair of a roll.
Yeah, she can't go too far. She puts it onto the blue one. She doesn't want to roll center line side at all, or she leaves a double.
I mean, yes, nose is good. Ideal.
Nose isn't
is
bad.
Like, we're getting nose, let's get off and get a little roll.
Yeah, nose is fine, though.
Like nose is good. She still has to make that double.
There we go. Exactly what we said.
It should go pretty hard after that line, so.
So Krista Scharf with her first of two here in the third.
Yeah. Yeah, then. Yes! Hard!
Right out of her hand, and if she over curls this at all, she could put it onto her own stone.
Going a long way. It's fine. They clear everything. They got a little bit of a roll. That is
Good to be back.
very difficult to double. So just looking to hit and group the stones a little bit.
Well, I knew we had nose. That's why I said to them, like, as long as you have nose, I'm going to call you off to get that little roll. Yeah.
Yeah, she tapped the ice as though she'd like to roll kind of in between the blue and the yellow at the back. I'd be tempted to stay just on the center line side of the blue one, and then she can't hit it and roll open side. She's going to have to stay over there somewhere.
If we leave it open, we could leave it double for 3.
It's tough with the amount of curl there is. Any kind of precise hit has been difficult so far in this game. So you can put it over there somewhere and make it tough for Krista to pass it by everything and hold the shooter. That's probably the best you can do here.
She's definitely not rolling.
I think it's nose at best. No, my goodness. It's going to slide all the way out and out.
So
I guess that means it's really out.
I mean, the nose is a very tough, like, it's a tough length.
Yeah. Let's just nose.
Yeah, I mean, the only other option is to draw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Draw. And that gives you an idea of just how tough they're finding this ice if they're not going to draw here.
Oh, pretty much all day, I have not seen a single skip draw the 8-foot on demand. You know, well, if they had the choice of that or a nose hit for like the last point.
Guys, okay with hitting it by nose? It's a tough double.
Everybody's played for the nose hit.
I like 9.5, 10.
It will be interesting to see what Alina Petz decides to do. If there's any kind of double and roll out available, I mean, she throws them as well as anybody. But Krista makes a good point. I mean, you hit this right on the nose. There's probably a double there, but how do you roll out off of it?
Clean. Clean. Clean.
Whoa, curl.
Clean.
No, straight.
Clean.
Straight. Straight, hard.
Makes it a little bit of a roll. Now,
Yeah, now we should go.
take a look at it. If we could, Connor, if we could drop the scoreboard for a second. There we go. Thank you.
And she probably can't hurt herself trying it, but it's got to roll a long ways. Like, you've got to hit the one that's ever so slightly higher, glance across the top of the other one, and then it's going to have to spin all the way across the rings and out of play.
Yeah, I thought you were good.
She can throw it. I mean,
I thought you were good.
she doesn't have a problem throwing hard enough. She's going to throw the out turn. That'll give her the gear effect as well. That'll help a little bit.
If she makes it so well, I don't think.
So facing two and trying for, well, first a quick balk.
There might be a bit of a, is it a short
I mean, I guess
backswing area there? It almost looked like she kicked the backboards. I can't tell how far back it is.
Oh, yeah. That's a very short area there.
Tip. Fetch. Fetch.
Yeah, I think that's already over curled.
Fetch.
Take a shot at it.
She's going to roll too
Moved
hard
it.
and give up a steal.
Oh my goodness. It will indeed be a steal of one. for Krista Scharf. Tirinzoni has a hammer in 4. When we come back, you're watching Curling Stadium.
Tempted them into it.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
One got me excited. That was the best shot of the day. Welcome back to Curling Stadium at the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard at the High Park Club in Toronto. It was a unexpected steal for Krista Scharf. Tirinzoni has the hammer in the 4th end, Sean.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about some of the best shots we've seen so far today. That would have been in the running if she could have made the blank and it just over curled on her. We still got a few ends left to go to see whether or not we might have another contender before this game's over.
Okay. So you thought I'd kick too slow?
Could have been a contender, Rock.
Wie ver besser?
Ik ben recht goed. Ik ben recht goed. Kom je niet vanaf niet?
Ja, T-linie.
English goed.
So we got a good center guard up.
Go.
Yeah, almost slid into the rings. I did see they had to quickly confirm that it was out. Well, no, they didn't.
Okay.
They looked at it like they were trying to agree on it. You saw that, right?
I think they were looking at the center line.
Oh, the center line. Sure. Yeah.
It's extremely close to that, and I don't know what decision they made, but it is extremely close.
If you're thrown to the corner, it probably shouldn't have come into play anyway, but yeah. Yeah, it's
Definitely more.
I don't know what you're seeing on your screen, on the screen that I'm looking at. That center line is hard to see on this particular sheet of ice.
Oh, it is, and
so are the dividers between the sheets too. I was watching a game earlier in the event, and there was a rock left at the edge. It was out of the rings, but thought it was still in play, and they kicked it off. It was nobody even said anything about it. Both teams thought it was out, but you could just barely see the lines on my screen.
Well,
through the house is not bad.
Well, to that point, this club actually has dual sidelines. I don't know if I was on with you when I discussed that.
Oh no,
because the sheets are so close together. There's a sideline for each individual sheet.
Oh, and it overlaps.
So the sideline that's closest to the house that we're using is not our sideline.
Ah, okay. So you could have a rock in play on your sheet guarding a rock that's on play on the next sheet.
That's correct. I know that
you need to work out some deals with your guy, with the guy throwing the same color as you on the next sheet.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm sure our intrepid producer extraordinaire Connor Sims can get us a nice close up of that phenomenon.
Yeah, the side sheets, the lines are not
here.
There we go.
Here it goes, Connor.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now.
So there you go, folks. Now that sideline that looks like to be about 4 inches off the house is not ours. It's the one that's further off. It probably goes back to before the definition of a curling sheet was more standardized. And this club is 114 years old, so
Yep, hard line, really hard line.
The physical plant likely was built well before those rules were firmly put in place.
Okay, switch, curl it. Curl. Keep going, yep, curl.
I just thought it was a very interesting tidbit.
16 and a half. What'd you hit on my second one? 15 what? Or 15?
Well, we're determined to play with some rocks in play here in the fourth.
We certainly are. We have a whole row of stones for Scharf. You see there, the High Park Club since 1911.
Girl.
We'll give you some
Squat,
scores from other sheets in a minute, probably after this end, but this being a pitcher's duel, that does not appear to be the case on our other games.
I don't. I know.
Yes,
but
I
I'm
know.
saying-
Nice come around there.
Okay. I thought we run the corner in and go the corner. This seems early to me. We're up one.
Krista was wondering if they could see enough of the blue to slash it in. I think the answer they got was they couldn't see quite enough. It's
No,
close.
Yeah, it's
They're talking
very
about,
close.
Talking about running the corner in, and this is, at least with this shot, even if you don't get the one in the 4 foot, you're opening up something. The rock on the corner of the 8 foot, you could play the hit off it, come across, and move shot rock. It's a little dangerous to leave all these yellows hanging around.
Whoa! Oh, yes.
On the way firmly from Kendra.
Oh, she might have put it in
Plan
the hole.
B.
Yeah.
Oh, Plan Q. I see the angle in those yellows, Sean, is conducive to a double.
Yeah, it's flat, but it's there. So they're going to have a discussion about this, because here's your choices. You could guard that again because there is a double. But, at some point in time, Chris is just going to draw to the face of that stone in the 8 foot. Then that one on the side 12 is gone anyway. What can they do on the one in the 12 foot now is what they're looking, or pardon me, in the 8 foot now. Can they tap it up?
I mean, if you have the intestinal fortitude to throw that draw, you should be able to go right down that line and get there.
Yeah, there's an argument to be made, though, that if you leave the double, like if she makes the double right into the side of that rock, she's still open. But now where would you draw? I'm wondering about the wide out turn draw. They're not looking at that at all.
Yeah.
I don't mind the
Wow.
Timeout's been called.
Timeout in the 4th end. The problem with the freeze to your own is that if she makes that double off the side, your shooter's in the way.
Three nose and nut are dead.
I think we just gotta hope that they're even like.
Ich halt an der da, ich kann mir even tellen trick. Maar ich schaue nicht ihre Stärke, aber
Yeah, with a lot of weight.
See what Coach has to say.
We're fine. Like I feel like even like yes, the double's there, but like to roll on top of that one, that's a flat roll.
Or roll
I'm just saying, even if we don't get it out, if we roll in there.
You could tap the one in the 12 foot straight back too. Then that makes the double to the one in the middle much thinner. She might have to make a choice to play the straight back double. Then she's at least staying out of the center.
yeah.
Next run back, then we go around. We got two behind.
I mean, it'd be nice to play the in turn to roll it.
Yes.
Then it's a higher ball. But you got to throw a ball.
Ja, zeker ik nog in en een, oder?
So I think they're playing the guard again. And I don't mind that. That was one of the first thoughts is you play the guard, let her try the angle run in again. If she makes it, I think she'd still, I don't think she'd freeze yet. What are we at? We're at seconds last stone. It's the cat and mouse game, right? It gets really interesting. It's at what point in time does Krista just freeze to that one in the top of the 8-foot?
Who's going to eat the cheese first?
Yeah.
So here comes from Howard.
This might not be the guard. This might be the tap that I was talking about.
So
I don't think
it's
she's got to
definitely
wait
going to
for
be
that.
a guard.
Yeah. It's got to stop, or it's still going to leave the double. Still left the double.
Still did leave the double. Better walk up to it now.
Make it. Well,
Just try to roll here.
Yep. I like
You
a
gotta
10
hit
and a half.
about here to roll it.
Yeah, now you're
Like to
talking.
try to roll it more there.
Yep.
You want to throw a bomb? We could try to heal.
I feel
Or do you want to just roll it?
less weight.
It's not even critical to get the second one out. I'd you know, if it's me, I'd like to pop it open, but you don't have to kill it.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Let's make it, Kendra.
Team's in agreement. And from Kendra Lilly, her first.
Whoa! Whoa, close! Curl! No, close! Curl! 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 Curl!
On the one, kick it out into the open.
That's perfect.
9-1.
Good shot, Kendra.
9-1, 9-2.
Yep.
They're going to chase and certainly get to it.
We actually needed it a little thinner. Heck. Or thicker. Thinner or thicker. Yep. No, that's what I mean. Like to not sit wide open. We need to do it a little thinner or a little thicker.
Yeah, I can hear Chris's team talking about it. It was going to be tough not to sit wide open. You heard them say thinner or thicker. They either wanted to get to the back end of the second one or a little bit more on the front end and spin up. They went right into the side of it. And it's always tough to not go right into the side of it when you're playing that. The key was to kick the other one out into the open. So they're going to have a shot with the next one. No matter how well this is made, you've got a shot perhaps to at least hit and roll back under cover. And it's a wall of 3 blue guards if you can make the roll.
So freaking annoying. Okay, let's make this roll.
Well, and you can pick which one you want to go after because she didn't get underneath cover.
This is even there too.
Okay, so let's play to definitely roll.
I don't mind a little less weight. I got a 9-1. So say 9.5, 9.5, 10.
I like 9.5 before 10.
So here's Kendra with her second. Just going to play the hit and roll.
9! Yep. Is she sure?
Hard. Really hard.
This one's curling much harder than the last one.
Okay.
That is going everywhere. All the way past nose.
Just a little more clean there.
She had a little. She must not have done that well. There was like a ton of waste. I got like 9 Yeah. But for it to over curl at that was being that
Pizza, those
Hey,
Also, da ist 40 gewesen, der da. Der Garolier, ja. What a long dose of people, but not finished.
So it looks like they're just going to throw the draw here, buddy.
Yeah, they're going to elect to just draw to get in there. I don't mind this. I mean, I don't know there's much you can do. The problem, no matter how well you make this, Krista's probably going to play the hit and roll in on the other yellow stone. So by the time she makes that, so she's going to be, assuming she makes it, she's full 4 foot, probably lined just in front of the button. You'd love to leave yourself half of this rock if you need to promote it onto the one that Krista's about to throw. Now, if she doesn't make the roll, it's not a big deal, but you have to assume she's going to make it. You want to have a shot.
Tirinzoni on the draw. They think it's got a lot of weight.
They're playing for a tick, which
Yep.
It's going to come back. Still lie second shot.
Okay. Yeah. 11, 10, go edge. Yeah.
well, it's probably better there than in the way. If she does make the hit and roll in behind, you're going to have a thin double on the blue, the open one at the top 12.
Ich habe ihnen noch gesagt, sie sollen unbedingt die Länge gut ansagen, im schlimmsten Fall können wir ihn noch picken.
Nein, sie hat I think like 10.
With the stagger on those 3 blue stones out in front, she's got about, well, total, she's got about 2 rocks with where she'd be dead buried. So she's got a fair amount of room to roll.
Yeah,
But both teams have had trouble finding the line, more so on the hits than on the draws so far today.
Whoa! Close. Yep. Yes! Hard!
Yeah! Whoa!
This one's curling up on him. Really close, though. Overbrushed it.
Trying to anticipate that last little bit of movement. You can't blame them for that, the way the ice has gone, but they got caught.
I know.
No finish.
Had 9-7.
Oh,
no, but like that's only a little bit for him. Shoot. Oh, I know. He had that.
I agree. That was a made shot. Just
Because she ever overlaid this out
yeah,
where
sketch. Like,
Well, this just flips the scenario. It's still a staggered double wide guard with 3 of them out there. If Elena Pets can make the roll underneath, suddenly 3 is in play.
whoa.
And this end certainly has not been looking like a 3-ender.
Whoa!
now we're hard on the curl side. Now we're back to straight. Back and forth. This curled a whole bundle. It's going to pop all the way through the other side. So the chance for the draw is back for Krista.
That's a tricky little spot they rolled to.
Yeah, it is. But you're drawing against 2 already. She can see that one. It's hard to get to it, but she could see it probably an in-turn bullet.
Like, I mean, if we're burying it here, I also think the autumn is here, right?
Yeah, I don't like the outer.
Too wide. No, I like the end.
Okay.
I had a 13.
She's playing the in-turn draw, and you have to come back with this one. This is one where you stop this in the front of the house, where normally you would want to play this to the top 4. But you do that here, Elena Pets is going to try to come off that stone in the 12-foot for 3. You really need to come to the back 4-foot here. Even if you come to the very back one and just give her the shot for 2, that's better than leaving her a double for 3.
Would be good.
Curling is so often a game about managing the outcome.
Yeah, it's not always about what you can make. Sometimes it's about what you're going to leave. She could bury this in the front of the 4-foot. It would look like a great shot until Elena Pets makes the double.
I would get all excited, and then I'd hear you sigh in the background.
Yeah. just don't leave her the shot for 3 right now. That's the key.
Krista Scharf with her final of the 4th.
Line's good. Line's great. Yeah, hard line. Yes, line.
Hard line.
Great.
You need to get past all 3 of these.
Pretty fair amount for weight yet, too, I think.
Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Now you still got to get shot rock. Oh, you got second.
Well,
that's going to leave a shot for 3.
Pretty makeable double there.
We had to keep going to get it shot. No, I'm saying like now we have this auto double for 3. If we weren't shot, she had the double for 3.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh. What time were we trying?
They're calling it an auto double, and it does look like an easy double for them, but again, it goes back to what I said just a few minutes ago.
I don't know.
The hits, and it's been both teams. They've been having a hard time finding the line on these hits all day.
Yes, like but I got 13-7.
And especially on Sunday.
Yeah, you don't expect it. Yeah, you expect by the time they get to this point.
Final stone of the fourth. Elena Petz with Team Tirinzoni. They're on this hard out of her hand. Now they think it's pretty close. Bang, bang. And there are 1, 2, and 3. They have a 2-stone lead. We'll come back for the 5th in just a moment.
Give it another end.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at the RockShop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. The RockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Welcome back to the High Park Club. The Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. It was a 3-spot for Tirinzoni in end number 4. Scharf has a hammer trailing by 2 as we play the 5th. We have all the quarterfinal action going on the women's side of this event. And Sean, why don't you give us an update?
Yeah, I'll do the best I can here. There's some scores that are missing on sheet 4 right next door.
Looks done.
It might be. No, they're
Almost.
still playing out there. We've got Yunjung Kim, a deuce, a stolen deuce, and a 3-ender. She's got a 7-0 lead as they play the 4th there over at Kui Kitazawa. Going over to the far end. So they're on sheet 5. It is Stefania Constantini and Sungyeon Ha. They're tied at 2. They're still playing in the 3rd? No,
there's
3rd
2
and 4th are
blanks.
blank. So this is the 5th. But yeah, no score since the 2nd end. And there's a cluster of rocks in the 4-foot. And I think it might just be yellow sitting 1 there. That one could get interesting yet. And then all the way over on the other side of our game on sheet 2, Emma Artichuk, the only other Canadian team in the quarterfinals, took 4 in the 3rd end. She had a 5-1 lead over Xenia Schwaller as they play in the 5th there. And Artichuk has last rock once again. one men's game, and I don't have that one on my score sheet. I'd have to look. That will be Fournier and Keene, and they were tied 2-2 after 2, and that should be Fournier throwing the blue stone, so they've got the lead after 3.
Okay, we gotta.
Well, thank you very much. And back on our game, happy to have you join us here on Curling Stadium. My name's Dave Schmel, and that was Sean Joyce. Connor Sims is on a production, and we're happy to have you here with us this evening. So we have Scharf with the hammer here. You see the setup. Tirinzoni has 2 in the rings. Scharf has a center guard with hammer. Another Tirinzoni guard on top of that.
Yeah, I have to admit I wasn't paying attention to how this all evolved while we were doing the score updates, but I have to think that blue one close to the rings was a miss of some sort or another. So now they're looking to run back. Oh, no, they were looking for the straight double, and they're just going to pick their own.
Rolled off to the side.
Yeah, they kind of got it in behind the corner. That's not a horrible result.
And I agree. Like I never thought.
Again, keep in mind that we're looking from the angle. If you take that camera, put it right in behind the hacks, that blue stone that just got pushed over has got to be a good piece in behind that corner guard.
No. And I'm getting 14-3. I know. That's why it's like I wonder too, like your intern that didn't like. I just wonder.
For now, though, it's Tirinzoni sitting 2 in the 4-foot and looking to bring another one in. This is never really like you see a team playing like this when they've got without last rock. These rocks aren't even necessarily where they're thinking about trying to steal. It's you put enough rocks in the middle, you're forcing Krista Scharf, sorry, just about called her by her previous name. She's got to deal with those rocks. Before she can play anything offensive, she's got to find a way to deal with those rocks. You keep her playing defensive shots, you've accomplished your goal.
And just push those.
I don't know that you're ever sticking it.
Well, with less weight, we can.
And so Krista, on the other side of that, needs to play some offense. She's trying to find a way to do both at the same time. She's looking to defend against all those yellows and keep a blue one in the rings. And I think they've decided they can't really do that, so they're going to blast. And a blast is a straight defensive shot. You're not getting any kind of offense set up like this. I think it's the right call here, but...
Yes! Hard!
This is really close to the guard. It gets by. Gonna get the 2 off the 4-foot. Well executed there.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's the best you could do.
Seeing it again.
It wasn't. I don't even think it was the guard they were as worried about as the stone at the top of the 8-foot. If she rubs that one, she might not get anything out of the rings. By getting the 2 out of the 4-foot, now Tirinzoni's going to have to make a play on that blue stone. And again, the camera's on enough of an angle. It's hard to say how much of that she can see. You look at how much ice she's taking. She's throwing this with a finesse shot. Then she can't see.
I agree.
For this camera angle, it looks like you can see just about all. But if you put the camera in behind the hacks, I bet you can't see more than half here.
Whoa! Yeah!
That is just going to wick the guard and slide by everything.
Just missed the line call on that.
Yeah,
I wish I could say that's the first time I saw that today, buddy.
It's not anymore. It's not much more open now than it was on the last one either.
Yeah, with the outturn, if we
The shot stone appears to be dead buried though. So Scharf looking at the run back. This is again, it's a defensive shot. She doesn't have a chance to play offense yet.
Is that in turn or out turn?
Whoa!
So here's Kendra's wrap.
Yes! Hard!
on the one, and you make the double. There you go. Now we're starting to see some made shots.
Oh, yeah. Too bad that one wasn't buried now.
Hey,
If she rubbed the
Greedy. Now they're wishing they were fully buried. It's still a piece underneath.
Nice shot. Good throw. Gives us a chance.
Kendra executed a nice one there. And here comes Tirinzoni. She's going to try to chase this and roll under the blue rack.
You know, I just watched the last one get away. I thought they'd be close on the brush for this one.
And it gets there. And do they get the good roll? It's pretty good.
That was a 10-5.
Yeah, probably left her a sliver, but not a lot.
Yeah, 3/4 buried.
I think it's there.
I think it's there.
That's a lot harder.
It's a lot higher. Where is that? Is it full 8?
Yeah.
Full 8?
It's pretty high.
Okay.
I like just through.
Okay. I don't think you're ever hitting it through, and you're rolling open.
Well, tap it through.
Tap it
like
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then hack weight.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah, not just through.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe tell her what you'd like her to throw. And I think with that kind of weight, they're trying to get the finish around the guard and stay right there. If you were trying to roll in behind the corner, which is an option, you could do that too. You'd need a little more weight because that's a 5-foot roll after you make contact.
Well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. Oh, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You proved me wrong. You make the hit, and away it goes.
Yeah, that was quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, I'm not sure the shot they had in mind was there.
When it hit it, I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, solid.
They probably needed a little more weight than that if they were going to try to
my
roll all the way behind the corner.
Goodness, they just got past that.
Yeah.
She rolls behind the blue. Yeah, come around the wide. Or it doesn't bring that.
Whatever one. Yeah.
So here's
That is probably better.
Alina Pets.
Depends on where I guess she is.
Yeah, she could put some big pressure on if she could get back in behind that guard. And this time, you know, she's got room to get it dead buried.
Whoa! Good! Right! Whoa! Tia! Whoa! Good! Whoa! Whoa!
It's pretty close. No, didn't get too much of a roll. Wide open.
Well, we could probably play a little roll. She's gonna come around.
I mean, the other option is here.
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Well, to bury
I don't love that as a draw. You could play the hit and roll that direction. What she's worried about is if you hit and roll under the center guard,
We could make this.
Alina just comes around everything.
Yeah.
We just take our blank. Yeah, we're just talking.
Yeah.
I like trying this roll.
I could roll this way. The way it rolls, though, this is hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Like this is like work
Hard
roll.
roll.
Early.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
flashing it while
I don't
we're
mind
calling
trying
better.
this then.
Like
Then
same as
she'd have to
Kendra's
come
weight.
around, but yeah, let's try it. Same as Kendra's weight, just half.
Well, yeah, hers is firm
Okay,
half, I
okay,
think.
okay.
Just because we just threw it, that's why.
So they have elected to try to roll under the guard that's just off the center line. So they've got to curl just across the face.
Let's see from the hack here.
And the scary thing about it for them is, and they've talked about it, they're aware. Alina Pets could just try to, if she buries this perfectly, Pets could just come around this stone and you'd have a hard time getting to it.
Yeah, no, under the center. No, we're like, I'm calling hard when we're like flashing it to be able to roll unless I throw 8.5. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that was firm hack, I'd say.
You kind of want to roll dead underneath it. If you're only halfway underneath it and Alina Pets decides to draw around, it's essentially a staggered guard. She's got more room.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! No!
Whoa!
No! Whoa!
On the way from Sharp.
Oh, no. Curl.
It's got to curl a ton.
Curl. Curl.
Curl. Curl, 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 curl.
Gonna be just dead nose.
Heb ik weer normaal of TSC? Dan is
Goed,
hij
ja.
toch. Gerollen. Goed.
Even hold. Ja. Even hold. Niet die daar zijn. Niet die rollen. Ja. Even hold.
Again, next then, try to
Yeah.
get better.
Really hard to tell whether any piece of that rock's underneath the guard or not. If Pets leaves this half out in the open, Krista could elect to play for the blank. Tough to get the roll that precise if you're just edge to edge with the guard.
Whoa, whoa.
No, I just.
Whoa.
Because it was just half when it
Fish.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it bumped it
Fish.
here, like it.
Yeah.
So I
No,
just
I
wondering
definitely
how they
got
curl
curled in half.
Work speel. Ta zeepen.
The blank should be
I like to see.
able to be made.
Yeah,
Could even nose it in blank.
you could nose it. Yeah, but that the danger of that is if you throw it quieter to try to hit it on the nose, you ever hit 3/4, you roll into the rings.
All right. Peel her out.
You heard the call. Peel her out.
You'll give her last rock into the 6th end. That's, probably preferable for a lot of these teams. Get your last rock advantage into the even end. If she can score her 2 in 6, she's tied up after the even ends. That's a pretty good spot to be in.
Whoa. Whoa.
Final rock at the 5th end.
Whoa.
Sharp looking for the blank. This
Gotta
is
hit
wide. Gets a piece. Is it enough? Well, we didn't hurt it, but we got the blank.
Just like half.
We had.
She'll have the hammer when we come back in 6. You're watching Curling Stadium.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Welcome back to the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard from the High Park Curling Club. It was a blank in the 5th. Sharp has a hammer here in the ever vital end number 6, trailing by 2. We have a center guard. One
Corner guard, a come around. Yeah, both leads so far have said that's enough of this nonsense. We're gonna place everything perfectly this end and see what happens.
No, that? No.
See, then
And this is when
See, it's not just me. From the far end, they can't really tell where the center line is either. They had to ask if the guard was touching the line or not.
No,
There's a good look at it. From the hack end, that center line it's not very dark.
Yeah, I think it's just they're using yarn for centers here as opposed to the tape.
Krista said it was off, so.
Okay.
Imagine how it's going to be at the end of the season. I don't know if they burn the ice here, but
It was good that they had the discussion. Though. You got to know this is one where you don't want to go sailing by everything. If that's off the line and you tight ice this and happen to crash it, that's okay, and that's not looking like what they're going to do. You can't miss this wide.
Hate to tell you, buddy.
I was just giving them credit for how well they'd set up the end to start with, and then that's the wrong way to miss that shot.
Really good on that. I felt like I shot too much ice. If I was throwing length that was there, and there was
Now it's trying to see what they're going to do with Carol's rock here.
Yeah. You could just hit the blue one. I get what she's looking at. You play the freeze or even the freeze into the pocket.
Throw out to that broom with their weight.
Both teams have struggled so much to find the line on the shots. That would be my hesitation in this situation. Play the hit and let Krista figure out what she's going to do with it. You make the freeze, it's real tough for Krista to ever score more than one, and that stone that is shot rock is the back half of the button. It's not likely to end up on the scoreboard. Just going to play the freeze. I think if both teams were having a better game finding the line, their weight's been good. They just don't always find the right line, right? If both teams knew they were finding the line, I don't think she would have thought this hard. She'd have played this draw right away.
Off the center, then they're going to peel the corner.
Still got a
This
lot of
looks
room.
like it's going to be pretty good if they get it there.
Yeah, well, she wanted to be on top of the yellow more than the blue. It's not bad.
Tap this.
I like that. Staying on top and just loosen it.
Try to get on the nose. Tap it back.
Back 8.
Back, really close to back 8, Ash.
Okay.
Yeah, at least you have to move this, and you're moving 2 stones. So back 8 out of your hand to move the second stone, it's only going to move a few inches. You need at least back 8. Back 12 would be better. But she wants to get to the inside of the yellow if she could. You'd love to end up with your shooter frozen between the 2 yellows. Then there's a way to get rid of both of them. And you want enough separation so that your blue at the back wouldn't necessarily get killed at the same time. That's if you're really greedy and you want to get everything out of one shot.
Yes, you got to go hard, 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 hard.
Boy, the line looks good if they've got enough weight to move it far enough.
Keep going, keep going.
It did rattle it around a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It did carry better than because it's another one down. That's a really good spot.
That blue stone is a real problem for Tirinzoni.
That's a really good spot because, if we can ever now, like, that blue takes 2 to get out and the yellows will go. Yeah, but if we double peel the centers, then they,
There, we don't even have to talk at all. They got it all figured out. You knew the center guard's coming. They're going to double peel the center, which I agree with. That's the right call. And then how do you guard everything in the house for Tirinzoni with 1 rock? Not that double peel has to be made.
Yep.
She's coming right in. Trying to come right in. Ends up making the double peel about as easy as a double peel as you're ever going to see.
double peel those. Yeah. Ja, mit dem Vierer noch besser liegen wie der Zweier.
I think the ruling on this is unanimous.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they were hoping for the double peel opportunity anyway. This is one where if you hit 3/4 broom side, it's hard to say exactly how those are lined up, but you might catch the second one thin enough. You could still come back and maybe clip that yellow. You cannot overcurl this though. No, she's okay.
Away they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so, Kendra.
That's really hard to guard that with one stone.
That's not going anywhere.
So do you have to move it if you're Tirinzoni? That's what they're at. That's what they're talking about. And if you do, how do you move it?
Don't you think when you looked at it? So,
This is where I need my telestrator. So I think if you're trying to tap it, you're trying to come down, hit about 2/3 on the center line side so that you stay angle frozen on the blue and then have that yellow come straight back. So then the angle freeze at the top. And I mean, we could say that's what you want to do. It's still real tough to make it. This almost looks like she's just trying to kill the back yellow one, which is fine. It's not helping you where it is.
But it's a much more reliable shot right now.
Yeah, it's more about getting the right angle on the yellow blue. So you want to hit this. So if you're hitting it to kill it, you can hit this awfully close to the nose, just a sliver on the center line side because they're already angled that way, and you want to leave it angled that direction.
If you one practice and tried grabbing rocks, you would know. Okay. What are they calling him? Hitting. Get rid of the one and stay right there. Oh!
Tirinzoni with her first. Trying to get to work over.
Yeah, that needed to curl more. A lot more.
That was a long way. That is not good, Sean.
No. I mean, the blues aren't going to be very far separated. There's that to work with, but
I think so. Yeah.
So do you play that now?
Well, I think no. I think you hit the open yellow one because oh, there might be a double there. Okay. I'm just looking at, is there any way you can hit this so that there's no double available on any of the blues? Leave yourself sitting second, third, and fourth, but don't leave a double. I guess if she rolls behind the corner guard, she could do that.
Is there a double on the yellows? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, but
there
then
is.
We're all grouped up.
Yes.
We're not double.
So there might be a triple back, double for sure.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah. Let's make it, Kendra.
You make the hit and roll behind the corner. There's no double available on any of the blues.
And you have a possibility to build yourself a big one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right out of her hand. Sapala's working so hard to hold this one. It's going to hit it. And will it stay on the rings at all?
Oh, it might have.
It may have spun back.
And if it's in the rings at all, it's good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. This is where it's very important to realize which sideline we use.
Crazy.
It's hard to tell.
Well, everybody's going to take a look.
And nobody's going to tell us.
And now we'll take a look.
It's always going to be a hard camera angle to tell from, but it kind of looks out to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't change this call. I mean, she's only got the one shot. She can hit the one blue stone. And again, probably trying to hit it just off the nose. Ideally, here, I think you're trying to roll just a sliver to the broom side, and then you're trying to line the two yellows up to the blue.
I know what you're saying.
Not easy.
Hey, Martha. Come, whoa.
Second from Tirinzoni.
Whoa.
get the extra curl.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Going to be pretty hard to get that by the blue.
That's a tough one.
Mm.
If you play
That
something
is.
lightweight,
Oh, wow.
Something
The
lightweight.
neighboring sheet almost moved that potential
this one back.
biter stone.
We're gonna obviously keep those,
But the
I just
problem is
don't
we're
know.
going to keep both of them.
Yeah, I know. But we're not gonna be able to.
You know, but
I
that's
yeah.
the spot.
I don't see how you
get one out.
kill either one of them right now.
Like,
Anyway,
Losing my
like,
shooter
or do
unless
we
I
just- do
jam
we
it.
try to stay right on the nose?
And lose this one. And then they're sitting 1-2, they guard it. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work. I mean,
So
we
if that
could
doesn't work, what does work,
jam
Sean?
it, but they're jamming this one. If we stick there,
that's a good question. That was such a good roll.
Then we do have a bit of a
she's gonna go here though, and they're gonna have to try to make us some kind of double. I don't know.
Well, if you think it's out, do you try to work to a blank? I know you don't want to, but
We're getting late in the game to be down 2 and playing for a blank.
But how do you even?
I'm wondering, is there a way to split those yellows and roll over somewhere so you leave 2 blues in, but you need to change the angle on the yellows so you got a chance to double them later is what I'm looking at.
so are you able to play off that top guy and roll underneath your own corner?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know if that's what they're looking at.
Yeah. Like I think you try to hit it thick right here, right?
Yeah.
Try to
But
get
make sure we get the
here
6
and
out.
out, and then hope it catches.
Yeah.
Okay, if they're talking about going into that side one, I think they figure the side one is out. They're using it as a catcher here. So they're going to try to kill, well, everything, really. They're trying to kill all 3 in the middle and hope that their shooter hangs on the side one.
And you see Tirinzoni guarding that stone with her foot because of the opposite sheet.
I might need that rock there to get the force. You can't, and certainly doesn't want to get it pushed into the 12-foot. So
I think it's better to nose it than to roll out. You know?
well, I'll agree, but with the weight you're throwing,
What
like,
are we calling?
those 2 shots are a long ways
Like this.
apart.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just saying, I think it's better to nose it than to roll out.
I
and just-
agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah. Let's just make it.
Nose wouldn't be the end of the world. I mean, the back 2 probably go, and she's ends up, nose in front of that Yellowstone. It's the same problem for Tirinzoni. How do you get it out?
So Kendra Lilly. Basically on the nose.
Yeah, it was never going to leave. They were 2 lined up.
So just going to kill this one and
Maybe we could use the corner guard.
Yeah, and then Krista's going to have a decision to make. Like, I don't see a blank coming. And the best shot I see to try to get 2 is if you could ever freeze to the back one. Awfully risky to try it, though. Do you have to make sure you can score, or are you trying for 2?
If she ever knows that, they come freeze here. If not, we got to blast. Yeah. Because that
Yeah.
one's kind of out of play.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's rolling.
working the curl side here.
Well, if she rolls into
it's gonna
something,
group them in. Still don't think there's a triple, Sean.
No, for sure not.
There's a double.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's all you
I
can
could
do.
make this, but I'm rolling.
Well, I'm looking at the other way. Do you hit it and roll to the corner of the one that's just outside of the 4-foot? Hit and roll. No, not even double. I'm looking at hit and roll it onto the corner of that.
Yep. Okay. So I shouldn't move a crazy amount, but I am hitting this pretty
You're hitting
thin.
it very thin.
She's trying the double then.
The only other ball is used to hit and roll off this one, but too small. What kind of weight? Full feel?
Your Sarah just suggested yours.
Yeah, she's.
Feel.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at hitting this one and it just roll to the corner of that stone. Don't even have to hit it big.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I see.
But she wants to make sure the top half of the 4-foot is open, so she's got a shot to score for sure. And I can't fault her for that in
a
this
little
game.
bit in front of them, I guess. The other
Now,
one,
Sean, do you need some acetone to take all that marker off your laptop screen?
I think we're good for now.
Illustrator's coming.
I keep hearing that. I haven't seen it yet. And they keep leaving all kinds of angles in the house. It's very interesting to watch anyway.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I think she's a little thick. Yeah, she's going to lose the shooter.
Going to lose the shooter. Yep, out the side door.
Was
that you yelling? I didn't even.
Yeah, I was saying yeah. Diese 4 wäre super. I was saying yeah, it was so thin. Yeah. Das ist das, ja. Okay. Also wenn es richtig gezeichnet ist, ist auch noch ein bisschen, also hat noch Weiß dazwischen.
Well, Pats is just going to draw up here.
Yeah, she'll try to keep this in line with the one that she's already got at the back of the 4-foot so that Krista can't use it for backing, and she'll have to straight draw, try to pick up her single.
Always fun after you threw peel weight.
Very tight line.
Net snack!
Pretty heavy in here.
Net snack, Gallet! Where's his hoose?
This is probably going to overcurl and leave her a chance to come to the back one if she wants to.
Yeah, it is very high.
There.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
So will be the draw for one for Krista Scharf.
Wenn sie ein bisschen weiter unten sind, läuft sie länger gerade, also so ein bisschen sensitiv.
I mean, like a little chunk of the 4.
They're
just fighting back there. Yeah, got a 15-2 on that. What you guys got? Yeah. A harder kick, eh?
Yeah.
Trying to think back, it seems to me like it's been a while since Krista's thrown a draw.
It really has been. Facing 2, final stone of the 610. They're on it right out of her hand.
That's really light.
Keep going.
Potts is coming out to help.
Hard.
Can they drag it there? Gonna get close. Gonna get close. Can they get all the way?
Seems to me.
No.
Seems to me the last draw she threw, that's where it ended up too. So
it's a steal of one for Tirinzoni. She
unfortunate.
takes it. Yes, it is unfortunate indeed. She takes a 3-stone lead into the 7th. We'll be back from the High Park Club after this.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock.
Welcome back to the Hyde Park Club. It's a Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. Unfortunate steal. Well, unfortunate that Scharf gave up the steal there in 7, Sean.
Yeah, she had the shot. She hasn't thrown a lot of draws yet. We were trying to remember back, and I think the last draw she threw would have been that one in the 4th. She came up a little short on that as well. This is a shot you don't see a lot, but more so since the power play came into the doubles play. And I do think Carol, or pardon me, it's Selena Wishonki is the lead. I think Carol plays some doubles. That's a shot that came in from the doubles, that attempted tick on the corner guard.
And they get it all the way into the coffin corner.
I know.
It's still biting the rings, but it's not a guard anyway, so they could. On the next shot, they could at least peel their own corner guard, which is why Krista's looking at, guard the guard here so that they can't peel it.
Guard that, they're hitting that out. Takes that, then we do have 2 guards. We're just thinking. Well, I'm just wondering if we
then they peel that.
And they peel it towards your blue.
Guard their yellow.
Yeah, but our guard's not gonna be great.
Yeah. Exactly. And they're going to peel the yellow towards that rock. You guard the guard, and if she hits the back one, so be it. You've got a double guard on the corner.
You know what I mean?
Let's guard the yellow. Yeah, we got it. We're just thinking it out. Okay, so a little higher then, right? Than that last
Skipper already had it figured out. You guard the guard, you let her hit the back one, and then you've got a double corner to come around. But if you don't guard this yellow guard, if you guard the blue stone instead, she can peel the yellow guard towards that blue guard at the back, and now your corner guard is so wide it's going to be hard to use it.
Yeah, you're definitely at the state point of the game where you don't really care what color the guard is right now.
And 2 guards is always better than 1. She can't go after the yellow one. She's going to hit the stone just biting at the back, and then you've got a double corner to go around. This is as good a situation as she could have for Scharf at this point in the end.
And we had the point that we're all the way out in the hinterlands here.
I'm saying this is a good opportunity. We've got double guard. Let's make this. The wings are definitely the nicest. Wow.
There's a good shot.
Yeah, definitely didn't want to stay there.
You still don't have their sweepers. But
no, going another corner?
I like around.
You like around?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You throw the other corner, they're going to start peeling, and
the only thing is they're going to be grouped then. They're going to be grouped up. They're going to peel the one. We're going to have nothing.
Eventually you're going to be grouped up anyway.
The only thing.
Like if they make
you could throw another guard if you want.
If they just peel the one, then we go around again, and then we guard it. I like around them, but that's. I don't think we need a third one. Yeah.
There is certainly no shortage of opinion on this squad.
No, well, and they're right. I mean, you still could throw the other corner guard. You're worried about double peels, and at least if you go around now, you know what double peel she's going to try, and if she misses it, exactly as I think it was Sarah was saying, she misses the double peel, we go around again, she peels the guard, and then we guard for our lives until the last shot, or where we hit the one in the middle for 3.
14-2. Good shot.
It's a good first shot.
Piece.
Left room for another, but they're going to think about chasing it, Sean.
Well, again, from our camera angle, it looks like that's dead buried. But if you put the camera behind the hacks, she can probably see a bit of it from the outside. Now, you can't afford to go by everything here, and you sure would hate to just rub it and not really get a guard out of the way. But she can see a piece of this rock for sure.
Got past them both and made the hit.
I'm not sure that Silvana thought it was by, because she was up there ready to sweep the guard over. Take one more look at this. You heard her call whoa, and then just as they're sweeping past the blue one, you'll see Silvana. She's up and ready to sweep the guard out of the way. And then it didn't hit.
Hard line. Hard line. Really gotta go.
We're there for wait.
Hard. Okay, you're by. You gotta.
Okay, well.
Can we get second though? Make sure we're second. Yep. Not curl. Running out of different curl.
They did get second shot out of it, I believe.
Yeah, but if you could see the last one, you could see more of it this time.
Yep. Yeah, we were tight for line there. Yeah, we were trying. Well, she wanted to get second.
So we're going to try it again.
Yeah. The crazy thing about that is none of those look like they were real tight coming by the guards. I mean, there was a few inches of air, and they're poking out the other side.
Mr. Pessimistic over here. We're already on the guard. I'm like, no, we're not. You were, but we're already on the guard. No, we're not. Oh, we were close, but. Achtung! Tia! Go! Tia! Go! Done! Okay, let's perfectly bury this rock. Because otherwise, they're clearly going to remove it. Yeah, see, it's pretty nice speed here. Box booth.
Clear that, and we're just going to come around the pile one more time.
Yeah, probably ideally a little bit higher, just so that because it just seems to walk over at the end, and that's how they've poked out into the open both times. If you ever stayed, just top 8 foot and left that same sliver on the center line side, she can't go after it now because she jammed it on the one at the back.
Okay.
Yeah, back 8's not what you want to see here.
Line. Hard. Whoa.
Really close to the second guard, gets past it. Will they stay on the
Chip
back
off and
one?
Stay buried?
I know.
Yeah, they almost needed to go on that at the end to get the little chip off and stay buried. It's that same piece open again.
You're going to need to hit it with a little bit more weight to kill it now.
There's a bit of air there. Maybe they were hoping to stay right on the corner, but it did bounce a little bit.
To make them shoot the other turns, they're too good at this one. I mean, they make the other one too, but at least it seems like a new.
So here's
This is one where
Tirinzoni.
Silvana would like. Sorry, Dave. This is one where Silvana would probably like to get a little closer to the nose and actually move that yellow one at the same time. Wants some finish here. I don't know if she's got the blue at all.
She does.
Boy, that moved so hard at the end.
Let's try again. Same weight. Yeah.
If you could put this right underneath the, so on distillers, just put it right underneath the E. Leave it half exposed on the center line side, but on that angle where it's going to jam onto the back one. That's the thing. They've been a little deep on all of these draws.
Yeah, and I think this is a bit different line.
They picked this one up really quick.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
They like the weight.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
Yeah, it's going sideways.
It's diving.
Going sideways. Gotta go. Hard. Hard. It's going sideways.
Look at that bend.
Hard. You gotta get it second. Hard, 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 hard. It's like
They did not get second.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain.
I gave her.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. I ended up there, and then I gave her even more ice. And
I know.
Like it's.
I know. Daar we met een Griek nog daar.
Weet je, daar begin je die ziekte dan toe maken, of dan het je nu. Dan had je ergens staan, dan knallen maar een op. Dan we nog daar. Nee, dat kun je
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, because that definitely. Yes, and that's exactly what we were
Als
saying.
They can still probably see a sliver of that blue one. And now, if they're not going after it, then you might be right that it might be yellow sitting too. But the other thing is that red's high, or that blue part, pardon me, is higher, so it's harder to get to it. You saw Silvana on her last one; she got a lot of movement at the end. Well, this one's 3 feet higher. Don't have as much room to get that finish to pick it. They're going to throw the guard, and yet what you have to be careful of here, even if you're sitting two, you have to be careful not to leave the double. So if anything, you've got to slightly over curl from this turn. You can't leave her a sliver of that rock on the other side, or Krista will have a chance to make the double on the yellows. Sit two buried, and if she can make that on her first one, three's not out of the question.
If she throws a guard perfectly, buries it. Do we ever try to tap ours?
Tap ours to where?
Tap ours to the forfeit. They ain't no tap. Like,
So here's Pets.
Guards,
Yeah,
she's not gonna be able to get it.
We could. The other thing is, if there's ever a piece like this is a super stuff like having a double.
This is over curling for sure.
But no, I don't.
Melania.
Them throw out there.
I don't know if she's covering anything.
Melania, repertoire.
And she covered the right side. Yeah. I don't mind your call.
Yeah, but now, no, I can't.
Didn't leave her the double for sure, but she can probably hit and roll under.
Well, if I tap it, she's just tapping this then.
Yeah, but you could tap it right here.
Okay, how's that getting you any more than two?
Well, the fact that they want to tap it tells me they didn't get second.
Try to, and then you hope that. But then, what is she gonna call it?
Yeah, if she gets the hit and roll under here, it doesn't even matter that 1 second. It matters that she can't get either one of them out. I don't know why we're not hitting. You got to hit the one on the shot rock here.
Oh, I concur.
And I think now, granted, again, the camera angle is misleading, but they move so hard. Oh, for sure, you've got.
Okay, so
We can see it from here. If you put the camera behind the center line, you can see almost all of that.
She could leave us a double.
Yeah,
but she has to
make
kind
a
of
double
roll,
of
right?
some sort, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So this
I'm not sure she can't get under the guard here. She doesn't want to try it, I guess. But
Seems like it's going hard now.
if you look at the overhead shot, so that rock looks like it's about 3/4 open, and look how much movement there is at the end. And you could get to that yellow one probably even quiet enough to stay if you had to.
Try to get to the nose. Hopefully we double on the last one. We're thinking 11. Seems like it's just bogging down, eh? Is it or no?
So you're calling for 11 weight.
Or like not crazy, but like no, like it's okay. Whoa! 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 No! No! Curl! 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 Curl!
Hard, right?
Hard, Kendra! Go! Hard!
Can they carve it over enough? No, they actually roll open a touch.
Did curl hard at the end.
Men altså kan jeg vente på å sitte den ikke god ut, eller? Jeg får se den ut, og det skjer.
Did she ever takes on the flat double, Sean?
No, I don't think she could see enough. But if you hit it right on the nose, she could get she won't leave a double if she hits it on the nose. And Krista can probably get to that Yellowstone, but she can't roll in off of it. So there's going to be no shot for two if you hit and stay right there. Regardless of who's shot over on the side, there's not going to. Oh no, this one won't be in far enough to be shot, will it? Yeah, this one won't be shot. So then it really does matter who's got shot on the side.
Roll out a little bit. Yeah.
So here's the last for Team Tirinzoni in the 7th.
Into the 8 foot. How do I get into it? Well, they said you
Hold
have 3 quarters of that. I gotta get into it. Like I gotta. I only have 3 quarters. I can't even nose it.
Whoa!
It's gonna hit. Roll just a touch.
Let's just see here.
They're gonna take another good look at him.
Well, it doesn't really matter. She's going to have to draw, and then you might have to measure, but you've got no other shot. There's nothing blue you can run in.
So there's any way to get that?
Yes, with lightweight. We need
shot.
half of the 8 foot. No, we need
You
half
can't
of the 8
see half of the 8 foot past that blue stone.
I think if we hair by this.
And we've seen this all day. Teams have been hesitant to throw a draw with the last.
Well, she's trying to find a way to score 2. And so I think they figure their second shot, they've got to kill this one, but they got to not just kill it, they have to stay for, as I said, half of the 8 foot. How are you getting half the 8 foot with that rock to beat the one at the top of the 12?
Yeah, we don't have to know.
Have to throw a spinner at back line weight.
Yeah, but it's the wrong spin. You need to gear in, you'd need the intern, and she can't throw the intern at this.
Yeah, but he might be able to get across the face, and it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh, I'm not
there.
saying it's easy, buddy.
I think a 13.5.
You know what? I think if you're throwing this at all, and they're talking, I think I heard them say 13.5. This is heavy draw. I think if you're throwing it at all, like really, you probably only need to move it 2 inches to be shot, right? If you get right to the nose, and if you don't get right to the nose, you're not getting shot rock anyway with your shooter.
What's that?
At 13.5, I don't know if there's enough ice in the house on the sheet to make it, but we'll see.
Okay,
And you,
I don't know, like 13 and a half, 13 even. 13?
and I don't think you can throw a spinner, because if you throw a spinner, it'll gear out. You need to stay right there.
So final stone of the 7th for Krista Scharf.
Okay, well.
Yep. Yes.
Likely facing one on this really hard. This is gonna over curl. Can you ever get to yours and tap it up to be sure? Oh, it's gonna tap it and tap it through. And that's a steal of 2. And that'll do it.
And handshakes.
Tirinzoni is going to win by a score of 6-1. And they will advance to the semifinals. Sean, it was just a game where they were fighting the whole time, was Team Scharf.
Yeah, and really the score it doesn't completely do it justice, because it's not as if Tirinzoni's team weren't having their own struggles. It was a struggle for both teams, and oddly enough, shots like that, it was the hits that they were struggling with the lines more so than the draws. Krista had a couple of draws herself that came up a little bit light, and that made the difference. But boy, both teams had chances. If anybody ever could have made the one good hit and roll, but they were struggling to find that perfect line on the hits today.
Absolutely. So we'll have those semifinals for you tomorrow. Sit here, we're going to send you on over to another one of the games in progress. But for right now, for Sean Joyce and Connor Sims on the production from the Stu Cells Toronto Tankard, I'm Dave Schmel. Thanks for watching Curling Stadium.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.